Hey there, viewers, it's Charlie. I'm back again with another Transformers review. And today's review is going to be on the Earthrise Hot Rod Patrol Micromasters, which consists of Trip Up and Daddy-O, or if you remember the original figure, Big Daddy. I just love that name. And in fact, for this review, I'm just going to be calling him Big Daddy because, come on, that's a much better name. Well, for Siege and Earthrise, the Micromasters were the affordable figures until they were replaced with the core class figures in Kingdom. And yeah, the core class is definitely much better than the Micromasters in my opinion. And, well, Hasbro seems to think that too, because even to this day, we're still getting core class figures. I mean, we're sort of combining Dinobots and core class right now. And in fact, even not too long ago, as at the time of recording, we got an announcement that we're getting core class Ironhide. So, yeah. Core class is definitely doing much better than the Micromasters were. So, yeah. But, well, were the Micromasters in Siege and Earthrise as bad as people thought they were? Well, let's just have a look at these guys to find out. But, well, starting off with the box. Well, this was back in Earthrise, so it was actually more of a plastic bubble on a plastic, well, cardboard backing. Yeah, they didn't go all cardboard box until a Legacy, if I remember correctly. And to be honest, I definitely prefer what they did with the Legacy boxes because they're much easier to open. But looking at the card here, got a picture of the two in the vehicle mode. Got a ramp there. Got their names. Of course, this is the War for Cybertron trilogy, so they're number 3 in Earthrise. One thing I noticed is the A is actually a 2. Yeah, that's something I recently noticed. In Siege, W is also a 1. In Earthrise, the A is also a 2. And in Kingdom, the R is also a 3, which is a really nice touch. Anyways, the back, got them in both modes. They can actually integrate with the modulators, which I forgot to get Ironworks out. But there's other reviews that show that, so. But anyway, got some Chinese stickers for some reason. But anyway, that's pretty much it for the box. And putting the box in the bin after the recording. Taking a look at these two. Well, they're Micromasters, so they're pretty simple. And let's start with Trip Up. Well, this guy is a pretty cool looking muscle car. It's got some cool flame detailing here. It's got a side-mounted pipe right there. It's got a yellow windshield detailing there. It's got the exposed engine. Although, unfortunately, on my copy, it doesn't seem to want to tab in that well. I'm not sure if it's just my copy or if it's because of the size or what, but yeah, this was Earthrise. You know, during the, let's just call it the cosmic rust epidemic. Yeah, it could be just because the QC wasn't really all that good during Earthrise. Underneath, which is pretty much most of the robot. Yeah, and moving on to Daddy-O, or Big Daddy. Sort of disappointed that they had to rename him. But oh well. Well, I just love this car mode. Way more than the trip ups. Again, we got the flame detailing right there. Got the exposed engine. Got the windshield detailing. The underneath is just a robot, but eh. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the vehicle modes. And overall, I definitely prefer Big Daddies over Trip Ups, but yeah, these two do look really nice in their vehicle mode. And well, if you have the modulators like Airwave or Ironworks, which I do, but I just forgot to get them for the review done. Of course, these guys can integrate with them. So they can just drive along the ramps. Well, let's just get on to the robot modes. Well, in fact, before we do that, these guys actually have another mode. So to get to that, just going to flip out the legs on Trip Up. And because I'm on camera, it's not going to do that. There we go. So flip out the legs, turn around the waist, get this out, and then on Big Daddy, just flip out his legs, and we are done with him. Flip out these handles here. And well, you just well, you're supposed to try and tap it in, but you have to be careful to not, because this goes in quite easily, and that can be rather annoying. There we go. So yeah, it just forms a little, I guess, quad barrel gun. So these guys can also double as target masters, I guess. Sure. Yeah, this is probably just because Siege was all about weapons and such, but sure, why not? And bringing in someone to hold them. Let's bring out Sunstreaker, because why not? So Sunstreaker can just hold this. And now he can just hold a couple of muscle cars as guns, because why not? Although I'm pretty sure this is going to weigh him down. So if we don't... Yep. So unless you have him posed right... Yeah, this could just be because of Sunstreaker's legs. I don't know. I don't really pose Sunstreaker that much. In fact, yeah, like, I'm trying to think of the last time I posed Sunstreaker, because he's just been on my shelf ever since his review, if I remember correctly. So, yeah. So these can be a gun if you want. Just be wary that you think it might face plant. So let's just move on to the robot modes. Let's just get Sunstreaker out the way, because he might not appreciate me scratching his paint like this. So for Trip Up, we've already started, so just flip out the legs. Flip the front of the car to the back. Then just untap the arms and the legs like this. And well, we are done, although right off the bat, this guy is extremely back heavy. Probably another reason why the Micromasters didn't really take off that well compared to the core class figures. Like, even if I Yeah, like even if I split his legs really far, well, that works, but a simple tap is enough to knock him over. So yeah, that's my biggest complaint with this guy. But for Trip Up, not Trip Up, Big Daddy, yeah, I'm getting the names confused now. Of course, start by flipping the legs out, splitting them, flipping the back out, and untying the arms. Thankfully, this guy stands much better. You see, I can actually move his legs about and he doesn't fall over. I mean, he's still easy to knock over, but at least I can put him on the... I could put him on the table and he doesn't fall over. Unlike this guy where, well, he's proven me wrong, but normally with this guy, I'm going to need a bit of blu-tak for him. But yeah, here we have these two in robot modes. And, well, not really much to say. So let's just have a quick 360 of them. And well, they do have some backpack. Because, yeah, pretty much most car micromasters in Siege and Earthrise transform in the same way where, well, if I remember correctly, at least they transform in the same way where the backpacks flip around to the back. Even if it was a micromaster where the front of the car formed a chest. So, like with Swindler, this still flips around to the back, even though, like, the chest normally is the front of the car on him. And I think with Trip Up, that's also the case. So, yeah. Looking at these guys' details here, like their heads. I mean, the heads do look cool at least, so there's that. And something I forgot to show, I'm pretty sure their feet can take blast effects if you want to do that. Yeah, I didn't bother because, you know, this is meant to be like a shorter review. So, yeah. So let's just move on to the articulation. So their arms can move, although all the backpacks can get in the way. The arms can move. There's no elbows because, well, it's a Micromaster figure, so of course not. The legs can't really go forward that far because, yeah, it sort of collides with this. Can't really go back. The most I can do is just that. And with Big Daddy here, pretty much the same posability. On the waist can also swivel. Although his legs can go forward without any collision, so there's that. But yeah, that's pretty much the exact same posability. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about these two. Complaints? Well, my biggest one's going to be with Trip Up, because remember, this guy pretty much needs blu-tak to actually stand on your shelf and not fall over constantly. So either bend him over and split his legs and just hope for the best. And even then. So really, yeah, your best bet is to just get some blu-tak, put it on his feet, and then just stand him on the... And then just stand him if you want to display him. Or just keep him in car mode, because... Yeah... I mean, I guess it sort of makes sense because he's a Micromaster, but even then, Big Daddy stands way better than this guy does, so... Yeah. And that's my biggest complaint, actually. The fact that this guy can't stand up, well, this guy can stand up perfectly. I mean, he can still be knocked over, but still, I just find it pathetic. So, do I recommend these guys? Well, I'd say if you like find them on clearance at like a closeout shop somewhere, then sure. But yeah, I'd say maybe not. I'd say like Micromasters are probably only worth it if you're collecting them, or if you like find them on clearance or at a closeout shop somewhere. Otherwise, yeah, core class is definitely better. So yeah. So yeah, this has been my review on the Earthrise Hot Rod Patrol, and this is Charlie Young signing off.